Boomers, assemble! Alright, boomers. Old fucks, old dusty piles of dirt, dust, whatever you want to call yourself. I wouldn't call yourself that. I don't recommend it. Either way, welcome to the... is this the third one? Okay, this is the third FGC Boomers Cookout! Join on comms with me today is Zen Mode, aka Lich Daddy. You know him, you love him, the Elden Lord himself! Say hello to the stream, Lich Daddy! I can barely hear the dude. Hang on, let me adjust the volume.
I'll get a little bit closer too.
Okay. Here we go. Bump up that volume. Okay. Alright, okay, can you speak again? Are you sure?
Pretty positive.
Can you hear him, Akas? You can't hear him?
No.
Holy shit! Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, try it now. I changed the audio setting. Try it now.
Test.
Okay, can everybody hear him? You have to help me diagnose the sound.
Chat says no.
What?
Still no.
What the fuck? Hang on. Yeah, you still can't hear him. Okay. Try it. Try it now. Just me?
Now. Test. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, it doesn't look like we I see the sound bars going up on my end, but for some reason we're not picking up your voice. So, let me see. What is going on? Yeah, sorry about this, guys. We're just like playing it by ear for now because I kind of had a feeling that Discord was going to be a little. Yeah, I can hear Zen myself, but the thing is he's way too quiet. And I have his volume all the way up. So that's kind of weird.
See if I can fix it on my end.
Yeah, cuz I remember the last time I got Patty on here, I heard him just fine. So that's kind of weird. Okay, how about this? The output device, I'm going to set it to here. Yeah, I think the problem is that while you are being fed back, nobody can hear you because it's really quiet.
How about now? Is it any better?
Yeah, it's very, very faint.
It's so weird.
It's very faint. Yeah, it's super faint. Well, I don't know if there's much I can do on that part because I can't really control how loud you are other than this volume, and it's all the way up to max. So hopefully we can be able to hear you. Maybe it's just a problem with your mic or something. I don't know. But we'll figure it out.
Let's go ahead and get started, and I'll tweak it as we go along here.
All right. And just trying to make sure that the game isn't too loud as well. Yeah, I was testing this earlier, but I was also afraid of like Discord calls not going through as well. So one more quick sound test. Aquas, can you hear the game? It's not overpowering my voice, is it? Because I will turn it down if not. If it is.
It's hard to tell just with the lobby music.
Okay. Well, with that, alright, so if it's hard to tell with the lobby music, we can just get right into it, and hopefully you'll be able to hear Zen as we go along. So let's just get started. So, I need Floris and H2, you guys need to ready up so we can get this started, and we'll sound test it on the go so we can be finished with this on time. So, without further ado, you guys are free to start. Hold on. Let me just tell them. There we go. Alright, here we go. I really gotta find a way to make sure that the audio doesn't cut out while I'm trying to figure out this thing.
My divine winds lift not only feathered beasts. Thou, golden
Alright!
shalt rise.
Oh, Grimnir! Oh, I'm gonna be so biased, I promise! Alright.
Thine image will be drawn in stars.
Sure. You are.
Alright, actually, I got both my boys on the stream right now. Oh, let's do with this!
Ready.
You gotta love it! I love it already! Alright, starting off already. Floris versus H2, Vayne versus Grimnir. Floris with their Vayne dads, and H2 with their Grim senpai. And sidestep coming off of H2 to avoid the 623H. Floris is just gonna abuse Vayne's super unfair neutral to try and get in, and H2 has sigils down, so it already has a decent neutral game going, just has to get a good read and stay out of range of that 214L, and here we go, got another strong grab, catches Floris pressing with that type of knee air dash, but we drop it, leave some food on the table, and is gonna seal off this first round for H2.
The war gods
Now thou knowest the war god's might in the first round. Perfection! Okay. Looks like Floris already sealed down neutral at the beginning here. He's now has H2 in the corner, so H2 has to find something to get Vayne to open up those doors to get out of here. This is not an ideal place you want to be, but it's now back into mid-range. So this is going to be really hard for H2 to approach, just like that. Mid-range is where Vayne is the most strong.
not too bad yourself.
Floris being the wall of doom, making sure that the Junie does not get in to get what he wants. The Fujo Fisticuffs loser has to get on the ducky. Actually, both of them are my body pillows right now. No, my body pillows. They told me that they were never gonna come to life. But they're wrong! They did come to life, and they're fighting! Alright, anyways. H2 is trying to find their way in as best they possibly can, but Floris is just keeping up this non-stop pressure, staying at a safe distance. Vayne's best range, and there we go! Floris seals off this first game. Okay.
Score
one for Vayne.
Hey, Grimmy. I heard you can bless people with your wins. If the White Dragons pray to you,
Getting some coaching in between these two. So right now, Flarion's just gotta give the nitty-gritty of what to do. If you ask me, I do believe H2 could have taken advantage of the recovery frames after these sidesteps to try and plant a sigil to get out of the corner and probably run a lot less in neutral and sidestep a little more when you see those swings. And a good answer, but is over-respecting respecting the camping behind the shield. And we jump over the 6-3L. But we got that 5U coming in clutch to make sure H2 does not get a turn back. H2 has to find something, and here we go. We got the sigils down. This is how you get in and stay in. But H2 isn't exactly sure on when to get in. So probably has to find the right buttons to poke at him from afar, because Floris has sort of pressed on wake up almost every time in neutral. And here we go. The old fireball puts Floris back into the corner. H2 getting those grabs in, and it's very even. Both have meter. One good read from Floris, and then here we go. H2 is hits the armor a few times, gets barely out of range of that 2 and 4L, and is gonna seal out this first round using that old fireball.
Trial 2 commence.
Go. Trying to jump in on Vayne. Not the best idea, but Floris has not been anti-airing. So fair answer all the same. And don't get a 2H off of H2 on that jump in. And is now stuck in this corner again, but does have sigils, but the whiff punish, and Floris is gonna get this to confirm. And now H2 with this DP wants to get out of there. The DP baits! It just whiffs, and you don't get a falling button after that. And here we go, capitalizing off the auto combo. Get that combo and that punish. Take it back to neutral. But Floris is staying on point with those air-to-airs. H2 keeps trying to approach from the air, and Floris is just punishing H2 almost each and every time.
3 commence.
Will H2 find an answer? At round start, here we go. Got it with that light death right Tempest. And we do draw first blood, but the moment H2 gets more distance, he just keeps running into those 2 and 4Ls. Can't find anything. Huge matchup check. Trying to find something. I want to see a little bit more ult fireballs and oh, the miss input! Tries to DP. Probably try to do ult fireball to try and get the turn back because it does go through Vayne's shield and oh, this might be dead! And oh, the drop! Oh! But why? A valid question, Grimir. H2 can't seem to find a way past any of Vayne's zoning. Floris seals this off. So now we are going to get back into the lobby for a little bit of vocal encouragement and some coaching to find out what our answer is to Floris's wall of defense that Grimir just can't seem to break through. And I'll take this moment to ask how Zen is going. Zen, are you good?
I'm good, but I don't know that you can hear me any better over the stream. I got much closer and enabled mic boost and a couple other things.
I see. Okay, how about this? I think it's probably a problem with my headphones. If I switch to my old setup where I use an Xbox controller so I can listen to everything, it's probably really quiet because of that, and I haven't quite figured out why it's doing that. So I'll switch the outputs. I'm just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, which isn't a big deal, but at the very least everybody is gonna be able to hear you. So give me 1 sec, and while they're getting the coaching in, and boop. Come on. I might know what the problem is. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think I might know what the problem is. Zen, can you talk again?
How about now?
Ready.
Alright, can everybody hear Zen at all?
Commence.
No. Okay. Alright. Vanilla setup it is! Huh. Come on. And here we go. Okay, and all right. Okay, can you talk now? Try it now. Can everybody hear him?
Test.
Oh, thank you for the gifted subs. You didn't need to. He's still really quiet? That's crazy. Okay.
It's alright.
Yeah, he's just... I'm sorry, dude. You're just really, really quiet. There's really nothing I can do about it. I did my best. The volume is already up super high, and it's up to the max. I think in general, you're just very, very quiet. So...
Yeah, it's okay. Let's just keep going.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, they're proof of life. He is there, 100%. The only thing is just, he just speaks very, very quietly, and I'm really not sure what to do. But as a summary to that match, it looks like H2 switched to Maya to try and counter this matchup, and Floris takes this third game, not feeling very confident with it, so it's going to go Sandalphon this time. It looks like H2 just has a flat out a hard time trying to find out where these gaps are. It's a very, very hard matchup to learn, especially when you're new and you have the FGC boomers best veins in the server. So we'll have to see how H2 is gonna answer this. But for now, Floris seems to be taking their time trying to understand what gave them the edge on H2 so far. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised to see my boy Sandalvon here. So this is great. So we got like 3 of my boys on stream today. It's amazing. All right, tries a round start with light Zohar, and Sandalvon has okay tools to deal with Vayne, but still has a bit of a hard time trying to get in on the action. Either way, but H2 is still trying their best to find something. But unlike Grimmir's ult Fireball, Sandalvon's ult Fireball gets eaten by that shield. It does not go through it. So this matchup is a little bit more tricky. It's gonna rely a little bit more on the gaps, unlike with Grimnir, where you had to rely on perhaps a reaction to get this. So, and already right on in. H2 still having a bit of a hard time. Gave Vayne too much space there. Decided to respect perhaps a DP. So now, taking it to the second round. Floris with this strong start. H2, I think, is giving Vayne a little too much space than what he should be getting. H2 trying to figure it out on the go. And here we go, a solid nasty confirm off that far H into that 63H to get this combo, putting H2 in the corner. We're just gonna leave some foot on the table, just a little bit away from, okay, and here we go. It's exactly what you need to do, but H2 giving Vayne a little too much space again, is trying to find something to punish Vayne from swinging here in mid-range, but can't seem to find it. But we get this back throw off of that, the 5U! The matchup check. When you see the 5U, you need, if you're going to jab him, if you know you hit him, sidestep right after, and the follow-up will not hit you. Either sidestep, or you just grab him. What you want to do against that is to grab him. So, exploiting H2's lack of Vayne knowledge, Floris is just gonna keep it going. H2 still trying to find an answer to a very confusing and overwhelming matchup to just about anybody. So, all right, more husbands per minute than doing your dailies in Love and Deep. Oh my god.
再叫一个。叫一个。
I know it's a corny routine, but I love it a lot. Okay, and now, oh, it looks like H2 is switching to Luane. I wonder how this one's gonna go. I'm not entirely sure of how it is supposed to go, but the bros do come in, and they can smack the shield to help Luane get in. Because that's the point of Luane. He's very good at opening opponents up. So anyone with the least bit of a gap in their defense is definitely going to crack under a lot of pressure going on. So we'll see how H2 is going to clutch this out. So it's not just exclusively Grimnir we're seeing today. We saw my boys, we saw a waifu, and now we got the bro fam coming at you hot. Just enough husbands and bros to complete my Love and Deep Space dailies. All here today in the FGC Cookout.
Versus a sky dweller.
Let's break some hearts.
Ready.
Okay.
Commence.
Right into it. H2 trying to get that space. Tries to get the Lady Caterpillar laser out, but leaves a tiny bit of a gap so Floris can get their button in. Now H2 wants to play footsies, but is having a hard time, and looks like he's trying to get Lady Caterpillar to seal him away in, but just has a bit of a hard time trying to find it. So now we're gonna force Floris to play the game the right way. Play a Mario Party. Figure it out. Couple of hits in, so not a complete loss. And here we go. But now H2 does not have any meter. It's gonna be quite the climb to try and make a comeback. And oh, catches H2 walking forward. So that far H is going to take it.
Trial 2.
So here we go. Floris on match point after this round is taken, but it really isn't over yet. Let's see if H2 can take advantage of what makes Lil Wayne so obnoxious. If Floris will allow it. And oh, get caught pressing on wake up. You do not want to press on wake up against that. That is a meaty, and it's incredibly plus. You need to respect it. And oh, the grab for that 5U. We finally learn. And oh, another solid confirm coming off of Floris. So now we're just gonna ask for more help from the Earth Goddess. That is unblockable. You want to sidestep that earthquake. Big reaction checks. Decent damage. Coming off of H2 and oh! Was caught walking forward a little bit. Floris doing what they do best. Holding down the neutral. Taking this set against H2. Clean. Perfect score. Oh. We understand defeat's a bitter herb, H2, but you didn't do so bad. A little bit more polishing up on the matchup, and I can see you going far. Just a tiny bit of a spacing game that you need to play, but you'll figure it out. It definitely isn't over here at the FGCB Cookout. So, GG's to the both of you, and very well played. Good stuff to Colenst and Steve for coaching Floris, and good stuff to Flareon for indoctrinating another Grimnir into the pack. I knew I could always count on you. Okay, so now we got Orange and PrinnyD. Coming up next, we have. We can now say Floris and H2 are officially retired for now, but this is definitely not going to be the last time you see them. So look forward to more FGCB goodness coming at you real soon. So for now, we're going to get Orange on the left side and PrinnyD on the right. And, okay, they're both on deck. You guys are ready. You guys are welcome to start anytime you would like. It doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how, doesn't matter with what character, doesn't matter with what snack, whatever. Either way, you're welcome to start. Well played, boomers! Alright. Just going to get a tiny bit of pep talk from the coaches, I'm guessing. Well, that's exactly what I did with Spike, I think. I did that with Spike. Just give him a bit of pep talk, like saying, you got this, let's go. I'm hyping you up, but of course, obviously, you can't be talking into the dude's ear all the time. Alright. PrinnyD, taking their time. Oh, and since you guys are here, just in case you didn't know, the wait list for the Rival Rumble Wave 2 is live. So if you want to be added to the wait list for Wave number 2... So if you want to be added to Wave 2 and be put on the wait list, it is open. I still got to get through Wave 1, so it's going to be a bit... But if you would like to sign up, the form is right there. ! Rival. Alright. Finally getting into it. Charlotta versus Vera. The Vanilla Crusade. Okay. If the game allows it, anyway. Huh. If...
Yeah, it's also frozen for me.
We got DC'd. Looks like Orange might have had a bit of a... Orange probably had a bit of an issue. Oh! Orange's game crashed. Okay. No problem. Oh! Thank you for the sub! Thank you for the sub, Wild Choco Bro! I really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Yep, it looks like Orange got a bit of technical difficulties. The game crashed. Oh, Gary! Yep, I got Dragon Quest sounds on my stream because I love Dragon Quest. They're just for now, but okay, no, Orange is still here. PrinnyD is the one that DC'd. All right, back into it. Hopefully we don't get another crash. All right, let's go. What an honor it is indeed. So the last time we saw Orange on here, I was showing some pre-recorded sets. They were fighting Day Scout last time and had a hard time holding it down in neutral. But this is a very different matchup. Charlotta can get in a lot more easily, but PrinnyD has to allow it. And from the last time we saw Orange, they also had some really solid pressure coming off of them to keep Day Scout in the corner. And yeah, trading DPs today. So PrinnyD is gonna make their way out of this corner and put Charlotta into the corner as an exchange. Equal exchange, as they say. It's a little too far for that 5U. And solid stuff out with that far agent. Wow! PrinnyD with those buttons just being barely out of range to try and stuff her out of it. Sealing off this first round for Orange. Right. Looks like PrinnyD is just going to keep it safe-ish for now. But Orange is going to find their way out of this corner. Wanted to get that, I'm guessing, wanted to get that ult demon flip after the Raging Strike. But is unaware that you need meter to extend that combo, and really even right now. Both have meter. Both are around the same health pool right now. And PrinnyD is aware that that is -2 even after it hits, but is having a hard time trying to find the timing. And the solid DP coming off at Orange, and the reversal SSBA is going to get blocked. So Orange is going to take this first round. All right, there was no foreseeing what was going to happen there, Vera. But don't worry, you can still pick it up and put it down all the same. I want to see a little bit more 6-6Ms coming off of PrinnyD to seal off to seal their neutral and finally get their way in. One install, and maybe Orange is finding a completely different character to try and take the pace back, and oh, the block DP, but left foot on the table. Oh, the demon flip into that grab. Solid damage coming off of Orange, but that EX ball coming off of a drop, so it's gonna get blocked, and we're gonna get punished. And the drop, but still in the corner, and a solid BC coming off of Orange. And the punish off a punish to the TP. PrinnyD wants to find something. If he can get one combo. And okay, got that sweep, get out of the corner, and the reversal super, so you're gonna jump right over that one. PrinnyD does have full meter. Can try and find something, but isn't chip range and oh! The 6XL stuffs out the far H. Calls in the bug, but oh! a jump over, and then just bonks her on the head to seal off this first round. PrinnyD is trying to find out ways to keep Charlotta out, and has found it, but needs to know the time and place. That bug is very specific on where it can be put down. But PrinnyD can definitely try and find it on the fly. Here we go. A solid confirm coming off of Orange. And the back throw. Getting Orange into this corner. The far M confirm. And oh! Jumps over the Sword of Lumiel! Good stuff coming off of PrinnyD. Taking their very, very, very first round. Alright, PrinnyD. Good. Solid 6XL. Stuffing out that 4H. Respecting a little bit too much. And the far M. Looks like PrinnyD wants to use a little bit more of those to get those confirms. And then using the buffered rapid stab. Get a little tiny bit more damage. And Orange with the 6XL. And the DP, but we got no punish. Yep. Luminaria is very good, but time and place and all that. The best place to use it is on knockdown. Or after a throw. PrinnyD can still pick this up yet. And, oh no, this is an anti-air! Oh! Barely out of range! PrinnyD is gonna, oh no, I thought that was gonna kill! Oh, unfortunate! Ooh. Unfortunate! Could have killed, but goes with the 5U instead of sealing it off. A bit of nerves. Ah, unfortunate circumstance. But at least now, PrinnyD likely knows that you can get a free install after the fact. So I want to see a little bit more meter usage coming off of PrinnyD and Orange. And what Lich Daddy said about more BCs. Both are eating a lot of free pressure. But PrinnyD isn't using their Dinkles nearly as much. And I would like to see a little bit more of that. But a strong start for them right now. They're in install. And is expecting a DP, so tries to walk out, but gets thrown into that corner. And here we go. Only one Dinkle left for Prinny. And, oh, the punish! And, whoa! Oh! That was tricky stuff! But gets grabbed on the way, oh, once she lands in, oh, the 6XL! Okay. PrinnyD taking another round. Can we finally get one game at least for PrinnyD? Okay, waits out that DP, and we got a 5U. But gave a little bit too much space. And the drop, some food on the table. Here we go, the sweep. And we get out of that corner. Sadly, no punish on that DP, but we still pick it up. That is a frame trap with that 6XL, and we got the Luminaire emerge. Okay. It's going to try and play a little bit more safely for now, but it's still giving Charlotte a little bit too much space. And Orange, oh, Orange has no Dinkles now, so the next combo is likely going to kill them. But Orange is going to use this DP, and oh, that's gonna punish it! Oh, sweet spot! The Noble Execution anti-airs Vera's air dash. And, oh! Scrambly, oh! Gets it with that guard break, but we don't get a follow because no meter, but still seals it off, punishing the rapid stab with the ball. Good DP. Stuffing Orange out of their jump-in. Try to stay out of range of that far H. And, okay, solid DP punish. Now Orange getting this hit confirmed. And here we go. A great combo coming from Orange. And this DP finally challenges the demon flips, but is still going to be put into this corner because because of Orange using those DPs and has a good use of them. PrinnyD not baiting those out. And here we go. We're gonna get this insult going. Are we gonna see a comeback? Unfortunate. That is plus a bit of matchup knowledge. A bit of a matchup knowledge check. Caught PrinnyD pressing after the follow-up on the hooligan. So now, Orange is ahead 3 games to 0 against PrinnyD. PrinnyD, I think, has a solid foundation, but maybe in neutral should abuse a little bit more of the sweeps, like the 6-6M, and taking advantage of the fact that Vera's buttons in neutral are so good. With that far M, really solid stuff. Really solid stuff with that far M and stuffing out and whiff punishing Orange's buttons, because Charlotta is very, very, very subby. So if you stop her from throwing buttons out in neutral, you stop her almost completely, and you kind of have to wait out the Blanca balls so you can finally take your turn back as well. So PrinnyD just has to pick up the matchup and try and absorb this to nab at least something. And like I said before about Orange, bringing home this pressure and showing us what exactly makes Charlotta so annoying and obnoxious once she's finally in. So
versus a sky dweller.
let's see if Orange can absorb any advice from their coach
Ready.
to try and bring this back and even out the score. Alright, strong start already for Orange, drawing first blood. And, oh, does not push. Oh, okay, we don't get a push off, but now we finally get it. PrinnyD now has no dinkles though, so one combo and it is over. He has no dinkles to get Orange off, and oh! Yeah, a good jump out, but it didn't cross up. You want to use your jumping mediums to get those. But I also, at the same time, I'm not sure if it just flat out was because she's so tiny. Okay. So decent start for PrinnyD right now. Decides to wait out a DP this time. The thing about DPs is that, oh, whoa! The delay, so we're gonna get out of this corner using that parry. Oh, good DP. And another DP back. I respect the vision! But, oh, recovers just in time to block the super. I respect the vision from PrinnyD to try and wait out these wake up DPs. But Orange has kept them rare for the most part. And oh! And here we go! Successful! But we don't have enough meter to get this Raging Strike into a Raging Chain to get a bit more of a counter carry. So dancing around a little bit more in neutral. PrinnyD with more of these solid strings, and oh! The juicy punish of the DP! Oh! An unfortunate drop, and whoa! That 6XL somehow didn't hit Charlotta. I'm not sure how, but it might have been rollback. I'm not sure. But that's a lot of damage. And the odd check, but we do not have meter. So, confirm off of PrinnyD. Finally, we got one game. We just believe. We absorb the knowledge. We pick up those pieces. Definitely not over, but it is going to be quite the climb. All right. PrinnyD is playing a very solid fundamentals match, while Orange is taking advantage of what makes Charlotta so obnoxious and up close. So I would like to see a little bit more character-specific mechanics coming off of PrinnyD, perhaps, outside of the fundamentals. So something like a bug, something like... Yeah, after a sweep, you can get the bug, as Lich Daddy says here in chat right now. So, and we also want to see, I also kind of want to see PrinnyD working for those installs as well. And right now, eating a lot of free pressure coming from Orange. Oh! What a way to go out. A little bit, oranges are delicious, but we don't want to eat too much pressure from them. A solid 6XM, good sweep. Stay in, and we use Lumineera, but not at the perfect time or the spacing. And the Raging Strike, so we're just gonna push Charlotta off, but now we only have one Dinkle. It's unfortunate that we're using our Dinkles just to get those, just to get the guard breaks to not cash out, just in case there is a follow-up. And oh no! The missed timing on the 5U! Wants to find it. And here we go! Got that SBA! Lot of damage! Oh, and it's not over! And oh! Orange has been grabbing on Wake Up almost each time, and PrinnyD can't seem to. Oh! Keeps on respecting on Orange's Wake Up. So now we're gonna seal it off with FRM. Exactly. This is what I want to see a little bit more of, PrinnyD. I believe. Take advantage of what makes the character's fundamentals so strong, as well as your own fundamentals. She is very stubby, so it's a little harder for Charlotta to challenge you. And oh, there's no guard break on that Raging Strike. And oh, the combo. But you did start it with the Raging Strike, so that Gavel of Justice isn't gonna work. And we got the punish on the DP. Get out of this corner. And Orange wanting to make sure it stays their turn no matter what. Oh, solid confirm on that FRH. It is not over. And oh, the reversal! Here we go. Now has no Dinkles. So the next combo coming up for PrinnyD, if they can get a confirm, is oh no! Another Wake Up throw. So now one more game for Orange. One more game for Orange, and they take the set entirely. But PrinnyD still has a tiny bit more time to try and pick up on anything. Just likely has to get a hold of the habits and walks out of range, predicting a DP maybe? Or maybe trying to walk out of the range of the throw. If we could get a solid sweep and more bugs, PrinnyD could probably overwhelm Orange a lot more, and equally as much as Orange is doing that for Prinny. And the Raging Strike, again, only one Dinkle. And the throw. Can we get Illumi? No Illumi. And oh! Barely off of the timing to punish the whipped ball. Orange is now one round off from taking it all. And moves out of the way, out of the Raging Strike. Solid 6XL. But Orange is varietizing the way they approach in neutral. That is exactly what we need to see, and what you need to do. Go. We don't get a combo off of that. It is light, not EX. And a bit of a off timing, and oh, the demon flip, and oh, no block on the Raging Strike. Orange is gonna take it. 5-1 against PrinnyD. Yep. A varietized pressure, very varietized options once you finally get PrinnyD in the corner, and it's gonna take it all and feed the families that you could possibly, adopt and already have. Congratulations! Congratulations, Orange! And good stuff for the PrinnyD for coming out today. Picking up on the fundamentals. Yup. So, yep, so that's gonna do it for our FGCB cookout today. I actually do not have any pre-recorded sets today for you guys. not at the moment. So, I'm sorry the stream is so short, but that is all we have for today, and I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I wish we could have heard Zen, but, sadly, technology isn't gonna let that happen. But hopefully next time we figure out the audio problem, and, we get to hear him next time. So, thank you to all the boomers. Shout outs to everybody who participated today. You still have plenty of time to study up on these matchups and understand the game a lot better. And work with your coaches, work with anybody you want. It doesn't have to be your coach either. It can be with other people that play Grand Blue Versus within the boomers server. We'll be happy to teach you whatever you want. So it can go outside of your coaches. You know, just as long as you ask. So now I'm gonna pull up the bracket here. If where is it? So let's pull up the bracket to see where we are at right now. Let me see.
We're in week 2.
Okay, we're on week 2. Okay, let me pull up the browser on the stream so I can share it with everybody to see the statistics of what's going on. Google Chrome. Okay. Beep beep and boop and bop. Okay. All right. Window capture and bam. And transform, stretch to screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, we are on week 2 of our Grand Blue Fantasy versus Cookout, and it looks like PrinnyD and Orange still need to report their match. So we already have Weckmaster329 versus Gokur, which is Beatrix and I believe Akala, and looks like Gokur won that set 5-0. And we got No Dice versus Quaslar. That's Eustace, and who did Quaslar use? Soros. Okay, gotcha. Alright, and now we have H2 and Floris, which is Grimnir and, well, Grimnir and Sandalphon, my mains, by the way, and versus Floris, which is Vayne, which is another one of my mains. And we see, Floris took that one 5-0 against H2. And we have Raisin Datre, which was here the last time. And Spigot took that one 5-0. Music Shooter and Day Scout, we got that. 5-1 for Day Scout. 22 Ace versus Brazier or Brazile. It sounds like a Spanish name of some sort. So I'm just gonna call it Brazier or Brazile, or I don't know. Either way, So, this is the update. So, we're on round 2. This officially wraps up week 2 of the FGC Beat Cookout. So, we're going to be moving on to round 3, where the seeding is going to be organized as soon as next week hits, and we get to see more live sets. So, I plan to do the same formula, where we get 2 live sets, and if we have enough time to do pre-recorded sets, and then we commentate those. So, in case you don't know what's going on, now you know. So, after we get these matches wrapped up, there's gonna be more coming at ya. And if you are a boomer yourself and you're not in FGC boomers, I highly recommend you come in and join us today. And I will put the link in the chat. And if you are not a boomer, I would recommend against it. Because you're probably gonna get sniped on the spot, but who knows? I'm not a mod. So, anyways, I think that about does it for today, everybody. So, thank you for attending. Shout out to all the boomers that are attending today. Shout out to the boomers that are watching. Shout out to the boomers that are observing. Just shout out in general to everybody. So, that said, I am gonna be signing off, and I have to get ready for the Rival Rumble. That's gonna be happening right now, actually, when I get the guys ready. So, do stay tuned. I will end the stream for now, but I am actually gonna come back in like maybe 10 minutes. So, do stick around. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye. Whoop, whoop.